Hey guys, Fat Man's here. So I had a contest on what to put in my Haversack. The responses were fantastic. Everybody had some awesome ideas. Before me is some of the most popular things to put in my Haversack. So, the one thing that was not mentioned at all from any of the responses, of 18 responses, was something to cook in. Fire, got that covered. That's an easy one. This is a Stanley pot with a vented lid. The markings are stamped into the steel. It's stainless steel. You can see the markings on the inside, so you know how much you're putting in there. Put your lid on, boil your water. This was not mentioned. It's got a nice rounded bottom and it's not too big around. There's a few things that I'm going to put in here. A paracord donut, 25 feet of paracord. Fits quite nicely right down in the bottom. A cup, so I can have some hot cocoa or what have you. I'm going to put a roll of duct tape right towards the top. Down through there, we can drop, well, this is a container, waterproof container of matches. All supposed to be waterproof. I don't know. There's a little teeny itty bitty ferro rod on the bottom. Seems to me that's useless. But there's a striker in there too, so that goes in. One of my ferro rods with the magnesium, in case we got a wet fire to start. We'll drop that down in there. The old Bic lighter down in there. Oh, look at that. Enough room to stick a couple of carabiners too and still put my tape in. Put my top on. This was pretty cool because the handle is pretty sturdy on here. So I really like it. I've not had the opportunity to use this yet, but we'll take care of that this summer. So look at that, self-contained, and that's there. More cordage, because can you ever really be without? This is Atwood rope. It is 16th inch, 110 pound test. That in itself is pretty sturdy stuff. So, that's going to go in the sack. A tarp. It's a 5x7, nothing special tarp. It is a lightweight nylon. And I'll probably do a review on it at some point. Picked it up at Walmart for $8. I bought 2 of them. Not made of money, but with 2 of them, I can make a tent. So I got that. A first aid kit. Probably one of the most important things that was suggested. Inside of this one, there's some Band-Aids. Some gauze pads. Hand cleaning wipes. That came in it. I added a chapstick. And a little container of Advil. I think it's only 10 tablets. So, fits in there perfect. A compass was suggested. I don't know, it points north. That's the most important thing. If I know where north is, I know how to get home. And that goes right in this little cloth bag. With the directions. The directions are in there so I know what I'm doing. A headlight. This one has the ability to be on high and a low and a lower, and then it's got a strobe. So that's pretty handy. If your hands are full and you got to walk out of the woods, what better way to do it than with a headlamp? We'll throw my Nebo in there because you can never be without another flashlight. This one's nice. It's a single AA battery. So even if I've got to carry extra batteries, I can carry one AA. This is a battery that came with it, and I haven't killed it yet, so not too worried about that. A lot of suggestions for toilet paper. Well, a roll of toilet paper gets kind of bulky. These little packs of Kleenex, very small, maybe an inch thick, a little more than an inch thick, 2.5, 3 inches wide, 4 or 5 inches long. Toilet paper and Kleenex all in one. Some eating utensils, since I'm having food. When you're out there, you got to keep yourself clean too. I'm throwing in a little bottle of hand sanitizer. Nobody suggested it. I'm putting it in. Not that I'm a clean freak or anything, but why do I want to go out and gut an animal and have stuff all over my hands, and I can use a little hand sanitizer and clean up. Emergency space blanket. A lot of suggestions for that. Never been real hip on them, but if I get stranded, it's going to help. An emergency poncho. It's a one-time use kind of deal, most likely, but it's going to help if I get caught in the rain. Couple suggestions for a saw. So I won't say there was a lot of suggestions, but there was a couple. It locks in place. It's an inexpensive Coleman saw. I don't know what it'll do yet, performance-wise, but we'll find out more this summer. It's got to at least work a little bit, right? So that goes in. A spare knife. Not a fan of serrated blades, but as a backup, can't beat it. And a multi-tool. This is an inexpensive Browning multi-tool. I've had it for a couple of years, and it's worked great. The knife blade was not sharp when I got it. I sharpened it. It's good now. There's a little screwdriver, bottle opener, little saw thingy, a file, a scissors that's pretty useless. There is a can opener, and I may have to show people how to use that kind of can opener because they probably don't know how. A lot of people don't. And last but not least, a little bigger screwdriver. That should serve the purpose of any multi-tool. In my pocket, there's always another knife, along with my firearm with at least 1 to 2 mags for depending on what I'm carrying that day. If I'm out hunting with a 22, I've got at least 100 rounds of ammo with me. I had all this in my sack, and I still had room to spare to put food in. So I was pretty good. I was pretty pleased with that. I think I pretty much covered the most popular stuff that was on the videos, or on the PMs that I received. So there it is. That's what we got. With that, I will say stay safe, God bless, and look forward to using some of this stuff this summer. Thanks for watching.